I'm thankful for health and family and all my awesome coworkers. And Dana, what are you thankful for?
My baby sister.
All right, and Chickshot.
I'm thankful for my family, my friends, especially the ones at UC Davis, being able to play and watch basketball on TV. And last but not least, I'm thankful for Jason Tatum.
This year I'm thankful for my family, the My Team community, Blacktop Mode, and everyone I get to work with on NBA 2K.
Thankful for friends and family. I'm thankful for getting
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got LeBron James. Jokic is out there with Harden. Then it's Curry. And it's Doncic in at the two-guard spot.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
I tell you what, you can make a case he's the best player in the league. Davis is really the total package, both ends of the floor, and he continues to get better.
The East making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Jokic against Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
The West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game right now. First free throw is good.
Not sure if anybody has a better feel for the game than the man standing at the line. Jokic in elite company in that respect.
Both shots good from the stripe. Young with the ball. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He was looking over the lineups and he said, I've never seen such even matchups all my life. The talent on both sides is just insane. I asked him if he had a game plan for tonight, and he told me, thought about it, have some ideas, but that's not what this is about. It's a showcase for the best of the best, guys.
All right, thank you, David. The West again cannot hit. Davis inside, Jokic defending.
And guys, I tell you what, all right, they are getting after it on both ends here tonight. This game isn't all about offense this year.
Yeah, it's really been a competitive contest. It's not just a show. These teams are getting after it.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Jokic on top, shot clock at 5. Over Davis. Here's James. And it's Doncic, top of the key. LeBron against Davis. Doncic right side. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Now here's Davis. Over James. And another miss by the East.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. KD against Harden. Lets the three fly. Headshot off. And it's the East going the other way. Outside, Davis to stop the drought. Another shot. No good that time. James with some nice D. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Second shot opportunity. And Davis sends it back.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Doncic looking it over. Harden outside. Curry outside. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The East trail by 6. Outside Durant. Young outside. Shoots from 12. Good on the jump shot.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Doncic, bounce pass. Curry against Young. Shot from free throw range. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Curry.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Mitchell. Inside. Wants to get it to KD and does.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Doncic outside. Back to Harden. James outside. The pass to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
LeBron shot is off.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The West leading by 4. Doncic kicks to Jokic. Mitchell against Doncic. Shot from 12. And Davis pulls it down.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Curry dishes to Harden. The tray. And Stephen Curry gets the 3. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the West All-Stars. Mitchell outside. Back to Young. Pass to Davis. The West All-Stars pull it in.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Curry kicks to Doncic. Back to Curry from past the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Durant, the pass to Davis. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
It would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Davis. Tatum comes in for Kevin Durant. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Trae Young. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Zion Williamson's checked in for James. Pascal Siakam comes in for Jokic. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And Lillard subbed in for Curry. Just 3 to shoot. Harden inside the three-point line. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The East trail by 4. Mitchell kicks to Irving. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Davis. Mitchell against Lillard. Mitchell passes to Davis. He gets it in there. Davis has got 7.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now here's Harden. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Booker kicks to Harden. Passes it to Lillard. The West again cannot hit.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
On the wing, Davis releases. A second chance effort. Embiid. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Paul George, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
Just All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th. The West trails by 4. They've got Antetokounmpo, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Trae Young. And it's Durant, and it's Davis in at the 5 spot. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with. Now, here's Doncic. The pass to Jokic, beyond the arc. They get it back, and Doncic gets it to go.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. They get the rebound. The shot's good. And it's 9 points for Davis.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Curry over Young. Curry can't get it to go.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
KD dishes to Davis. Over LeBron. And it's Davis missing.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion. He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the East. Down low. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Now, here's Doncic. 8 points for him. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Jokic. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Jokic has got 6.
Oh, he's so crafty, a really tricky player. I mean, Jokic likes to go with the floater when the defense least expects it.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drop.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Harden's shot is good. And the West leads by 1.
Harden putting constant pressure on the defense, finishing down low.
Young against Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by the West. Fast break, here comes the West. Here's Doncic. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Davis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Curry deciding where to go with it. James wide open. And the West hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now a timeout called by the East. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share. And spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And here is Davis after LeBron James hitting the three. Just 4 to shoot. Scooped up. Here's Davis. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end. And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
And both free throws good for LeBron. The East trail by 4. Young pass to Davis. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Young. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Curry with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Davis. Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The East making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. A tight game here in Cleveland. Outside Curry. Back to Doncic. He feeds it to James. To the inside. Goes up with a stripe. That one a little long. Doncic against Young. To the paint. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Back to Curry. This one for 3. The West again cannot hit. Curry's got 3 of his 9 shots to fall. Young finds KD. Mitchell outside. Here's Davis. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the East All-Stars.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
Curry, good.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Now here's Durant, a baseline J, and it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle, here's James, and Davis sends it back. And to the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it left. Here's Harden.
Davis has tremendous versatility and length, and he uses both to annoy and bother shooters.
KD against Harden. And another miss by the East.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And it's Doncic missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Mitchell looking it over. Over Jokic. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Western All-Stars ball.
Here's Harden. Outside Curry. Here's Harden on the wing. Guarded by KD. And they take the lead. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Kicks to Doncic. Outside Curry. From deep. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside.
High post Young. Curry meets him. Young, no good. The West leading by 4. And here's Jokic. He's got 6. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Davis has got 15 rebounds here tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Mitchell's gone 1 of 3 on the night. The offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And such a physical player.
That's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the West All-Stars. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game.
Substitution
All-Stars with some changes. Davis has checked in for Davis, and Irving subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
On the court for the West All-Stars, they've got Curry. Harden out there with LeBron James. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
No good on the second free throw. Giannis dishes to Davis. Back to Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a bit.
LeBron, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Doncic outside. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Vucevic checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Owens is checked in for LeBron. Doncic outside. From outside, off the mark. The East leading by 5. Inside, here's Young. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The West All-Stars with the ball. Curry passes to Harden. Owens kicks to Doncic. Here's Jokic. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Jokic has got 6 here in this quarter. Outside, KD. Back to Young. Over Owen. Young, no good. The West trails by 5. To the inside. Jokic down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Young against Curry. Young passes to Davis. Drains it from beyond the arc. Davis has got 21. And MP has been very good inside the lane tonight. Nobody can stop him.
The size and athleticism of Owens hasn't bothered MP at all. He's converting everything down low.
Harden the pass to Jokic. Yes! And the foul. That one on Vucevic.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
A big group substitution here for the East. Embiid, he's checked in for Vucevic. Tatum comes in for Kevin Durant. Paul George, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Mitchell in for Trae Young. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the West. Damian Lillard comes in for Curry. Lillard with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
And Davis throws it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
And Lillard kicks to Booker. Pass to Harden. Pass to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Owens. And Embiid with the block.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
Outside for George. Good ball movement here by the East. Clock at 6. Embiid, the pass to George. Offline with his 3. And so Lillard will bring it up for the West All-Stars. And Jokic slams it in.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Outside, George. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. The West All-Stars pull it in. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Harden dishes to Owens. Harden outside. Passes to Lillard. For the lead. It's hauled in by the East. Mitchell outside. Outside, Davis over Jokic. And another miss by the East. And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 1-point game. The layup missed.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And he makes that one. George has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Really strong right there. George able to take the contact and muscle it up and in.
George has gone 3 for 5 from the field.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Lillard. He kicks it to Booker. And there's the pass to Jokic. To the paint. Here's Harden. He can't hit that time. And it's the East going the other way.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Kevin Durant's checked in for the East. Trae Young comes in for Donovan Mitchell. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Zion Williamson comes in for Owens. And Bradley Beal subbed in for James Harden. Back to Lillard. 1:03 left in the third. Now the feed to Williamson. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And Lillard kicks to Beal. Can they get it? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jason Tatum. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Doncic. The three. It's not going to go for him.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Durant is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Davis in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Jokic passes to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Curry's got 17 now, just in the second half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Young dishes to Davis. Young pass to Durant. Down low, Davis. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And he has really brought his A game tonight, hadn't he, Greg? Knowing he needed to face off against Shep Owen.
Yeah, and it's clear that he took this matchup very seriously. It's the kind of game you circle on your calendar.
Catching up on changes for the West. James checked in for Williamson. And it's James Harden in for Devin Booker. They get it back. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo is really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
And so Michael Malone calls a timeout. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And you know what? This has been his game from the start. I mean, he found ways to impact at both ends. And he's been relentless at attacking the opposition all night long, keeping constant pressure on the opponent.
.23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's LeBron. Ooh, offline. And regulation now complete. So it's the West now. Jokic is out there with Harden. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Curry in at the 1. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
KD against Harden. Durant kicks to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to KD. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Jokic. Fires from the line. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Jokic has got 22 points.
Boy, the Joker will hit that mid-range jumper all day long. Too easy to let him shoot it from there.
Here's Young, and it's sent back by Jokic. From deep, Harden. The shot, no good. Now the East will take it the other way.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Doncic against Mitchell. Here's the three. The rebound by Harden.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Curry, and Davis sends it back. Young against Curry. And Young kicks to Davis. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harden looking it over. Pass to Jokic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on deck. So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all